Hi, my name is David Morrison. I'm a space scientist at NASA Ames Research Center. For the last 2 years, I've been answering hundreds of questions from the public about 2012 and the supposed threat to Earth. And so now I want to take a chance to talk to some of you more directly. There is no threat to Earth in 2012. There is no danger. All of the talk about a doomsday is a big hoax perpetuated on the internet and with people trying to make money. So please don't worry about it. Let me talk about some of the specific things. There's been a lot of talk about a Planet X or Nibiru as a giant planet that's going to hit the Earth or at least come very close in December 2012. Simple fact is Nibiru does not exist. Aside from worrying about the weird places the ideas came from, all you have to do is ask the astronomers. If Nibiru or Planet X were going to come into the inner solar system in 2012, astronomers would have been tracking it for the last decade, all over the world, amateur as well as professional, and it would be visible now to the naked eye. It's not there. It's a no-show. There's nothing to worry about some object coming and striking the Earth or damaging us.
You know that we've been having some strange things happening out there in space. A lot of people have been saying that we've been having transits from Mercury, from Venus, from the Moon, but we also have been having images of dual suns, and that's been all over the eastern continents. That started in 225 and went all the way up until about till the beginning of March. Well, if we look here, if you notice over on your right-hand screen, we're seeing a large object moving off to the right hand of your screen. And also, if you're familiar with how space and light works, that means an object's moving. And it's leaving a shadow behind. Well, that object is quite large. And I don't know if it's Mercury, if it's Venus, it doesn't look like it because of the size. But if you also look in this cloud here by the sun, you also will start to see a large image coming out of look at it. It looks like a solid mass structure that's actually right outside of the sun. Now, this is on 3.9. Look at this thing. It looks like a large object of some sort. I mean, it does have mass to it. Wow, what's going on here? Okay. Now, look. This is what I was talking about here on 3.9. Here's this large object that is heading towards the sun. Now, Mercury and Venus had no transits happening during that period of time. There is no comet out there. There is nothing out there. Look at that. Look at the wings on the side of that thing. It looks like a large planet of some sort. And look at how the sun starts to flicker. This is after the quake. We're now at 3:14, and look at this. Look at the sun. Look at this thing. This thing is huge. I mean, look at the mass of that compared to the sun. I mean, think of that. I mean, that is huge. So if that was Mercury or Venus, that wouldn't be that big. And there's a lot of technical difficulties happening with SOHO right now. SOHO actually recently said we're entering eclipse season. I've heard of eclipse season before, but I hadn't heard about it all year long. But here, this is weird. Why look at this. I mean, look at the sun. It literally goes dark. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. All right, we're gonna I don't know what's going on here. It's very strange.
It's a no-show. There's nothing to worry about some object coming and striking the Earth or damaging us.
The lower right-hand corner. See that planet there at the bottom? Okay, that's a planet. Don't know what planet it is, but it's a planet. But also look, as as that planet moves right, you start seeing that large mass again. I mean, the solar flares just shot out, so that's not solar flare. That's heading into the sun. Look at it. Look at that pointed nose as it heads into the sun, and you see solar flares going. And look at that thing. It's got a large mass to it. Now I want you to pay attention to where the pointer is. We're now at about February 28th. And see that? Just look at it. Take your eyes and look at it. I mean, it looks like a solid object to me. Now I want you to look over to the left hand of the screen and look on the top near where it says stereo. You see another planet up there. So the first planet we saw, now that's the second planet. Now we see a third, a fourth, and a fifth. That's 5 planets. Now what do they say about Nibiru? It has 6 planets, ladies and gentlemen, orbiting it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, there's your 6th planet, right there, in the shape of a crucifix. And right as that comes out, I'd like to introduce you, ladies and gentlemen, Nibiru. Right there, shining its light, as light can be, and watch the eye as it comes down. Look at that. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. It's absolutely amazing. 6 planets orbiting a ringed planet. There's the ring. Look at that. There's the ring. And there, oh, it looks like a tail, looks like some horns. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. The Hopi Prophecy, Blue Star, Planet X, Nibiru. I don't care. You can dislike this all you want. That is it. That is it. Let's take a look. Side-by-side comparison of SOHO. No Venus, no Mercury running through that transit. This is something bigger, something larger, something either unnatural or natural, but it is a planet. And something is in front of it. Something in front of it that looks, if you look over to the right hand of the screen, that thing looks like a ship. Ladies and gentlemen, we're heading into some serious times right now. I don't care if you're a believer or not a believer, but something is happening out in space, and the coincidence of all of this with the earthquakes, the nuclear meltdown, UFO sightings in Japan, UFO sightings in Italy, 2 suns, all of this stuff over the last couple months is adding up way too much. Do your own investigations. Take the time to look for yourself. Watch this over and over again. Take your own analysis, but look at the dates, look at the times, look at all of this. Now, what's going on here? This is very strange.
It's not there. It's a no-show. There's nothing to worry about some object coming and striking the earth or damaging us.